Oh my God. This is
It's funny because I haven't tried it yet.
it's so hot.
Now, from the Connors and Ferris podcast studio, this is Buffalo Plus, your interactive look at the week in football.
All right, welcome back to the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel. We have a special bi-week edition of the podcast. You can see we're doing hot ones. We're teaming up with Karma Sauces. We're going to answer your Bills questions as we eat spicier and spicier hot wings. And I think our takes will get a little spicy as well in that. And Mike, we're excited.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. We did it before. Now, Dan is not here with us.
Yes.
He is not feeling well.
He is under the weather.
He does not like to miss things, and he would have loved being here for this. He gamed it out. He was tough down in Atlanta, did the whole game, didn't feel well. He'll be back, but not here with us
Yeah,
tonight.
he wishes he could be here today, but we're going to have this special episode and also a special interview.
Yeah, so we're going to talk with a major leaguer, Ernie Clement, a Western New Yorker, and Bills Mafia member. This will give you a little indication of what Ernie is like.
The Buffalo Bills will win the Super Bowl, guarantee. Hey, 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 let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Now we're talking. I love it. I grew up in Rochester, New York. Bills Mafia runs deep. And
Yeah, full on Bills Mafia. It was great talking to him. And he explains what it's like to be playing in a Major League Baseball game, but wanting to know how your football team is doing, how he finds out about the Bills. I think that's kind of cool.
I love the commitment. You got to salute it. All right, before we get started, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. My Catalana, I am Jenna Cottrell. Again, Dan Fates under the weather. He is out for today. He will be back. He's day to day right now, though.
He's day to day. He is not going on the injured list. There's no way he's missing 4 podcasts.
He'll be good. All right.
He's missing 1.
We're going to get into your questions and we're going to get into these wings as well. Shout out Karma Sauces once again. But first, before we dive in, I just want your overall, where's this Bills team out? Because it's been a tough couple weeks.
Yeah, look, you can look and say they've been in this spot before, and they have. But at the same time, there's some issues. And I think they're fixable at different levels. I think the defense can get to average.
You hope for that. Yeah.
They're getting some help. The 2 suspended guys, maybe some players back from injury. Maybe we see Max Hairston, all those things. I think the offense is more of getting back to their mentality and their identity, which is running the ball and then let Josh Allen be Josh Allen. It would help if the wide receivers made more plays, get Dalton Kincaid back, all those things. They needed this break.
They did.
I said after the game, you needed the break from the Bills.
You can enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, it was 2 bad ones.
And get some good sleep. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
All
so
right.
we'll start with sauce number 1.
So how are we doing this here? You're going to explain the sauce.
Okay, so I'm going to explain the sauce. I'm going to ask you a question. We'll eat the sauce. We'll give our thoughts, our takeaways, and then we'll try to. I'm a little scared. It smells amazing in here, I must say. You get the spices. You definitely get the heat as well. But all right, sauce number 1. And also, if you don't know, Karma Sauces has been on Hot Ones before multiple times. Actually, one of the sauces we're going to have today was on the current season of Hot Ones. And it's Finger Lakes based, which is really cool. So giving some shine to them. All right, the first sauce is Hoo Pina, which is imagine sunshine on a beach, a hint of ocean breeze, a vibrant sweetness of freshly sliced pineapple, and a whiff of smoke from a fire pit. Now, that sounds pretty dang good.
Yeah.
All
Vibrant sweetness. That's me. All right. I got to try this one. This looks good. Smells good. Very good.
Oh, that's so good. Great flavor.
Yeah.
I like the hint of smoky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could crush this.
Good. All right.
All right, let's get
What do you
into
got?
our first question from Don from Karma Sauce.
Thank you, Dom.
We've seen this a lot. Are the Bills frauds, Michael?
Wow, we're going right to fraud.
We're going fraud alert.
Not frauds. Not frauds. They don't look like a Super Bowl team. Newsflash, they didn't look like a Super Bowl team a year ago, and they could have gotten there. I know they didn't. But they have issues. Like I said in the beginning, they have issues. I would say fraud is strong Because if they're a fraud, there's a lot of frauds in the NFL. Because
Yeah.
a lot of teams are, there's a few surprises. I think the Patriots have been a surprise. The Colts have been a surprise. Let's see how they hold up. It's nice to be 4-1 in October.
Yeah.
Let's see how those teams hold up. The Bills have been very disappointing, I would say. Certainly in the last 2 games, they survived the first 4. They have not been good. Like I said, I think they can be better. I think fraud is a strong term. If all these other teams start looking like championship level teams and the Bills don't find a way, then you may be able to use that word. I think it's a little early for fraud.
I think it's early too. And I have confidence in this team. And I think of last year when they lost back-to-back games and it was like the sky was falling, this team flawed. They're never going to figure it out. I have confidence in the group of Sean McDermott, Bobby Babbitt, Joe Brady, Josh Allen even included in that they'll figure it out. But I think fraud is too strong. They're like a dupe right now of Bills football. Like, it's like, you're not a fraud, but you're like, you're also not the brand that we've come to know. So I would say I will call them a dupe right now.
They need their identity back on both sides of the ball. And the identity of defense cannot be bad.
No. Hot takes here. All right, let's get into our second wing, which is Cosmic Dumpling. So this is medium. The first one was mild. This is medium. So Cosmic Dumpling is an exciting and addictive Asian dipping sauce that can fix any mediocre takeout night. It won International Hot Sauce of the Year in 2022. That's really cool.
Okay.
All right, go after it.
All right. Let's see. Oh, good. A lot of sauce here. Sauced them up.
Sauced it up. I like the color of this one. It's pretty. That's what you come to Buffalo Plus for.
That is a lot of. This is really tasty. This is good. It's got that like smoky, right? A little bit, or like
it's like the soy.
Yeah,
that was really good. I would put this on anything.
Yeah,
like a noodle dish. This would crush. It does have a sweetness too. Yeah, that's tasty.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm into that. All right, second question. Circle the wagons 100. I know it's only been a year and a half, but is it too early to call Keon Coleman a bust?
We've gone from fraud to bust. Wow, you guys are angry.
The panic meter is up there, folks.
He's not a bust. He's not a bust because I think he is who he is. At least he is who we thought he was going to be. I think he's a okay player who has moments where he makes some plays. I mean, look, Bean drafted him and sold us on this guy who's going to, make plays on the outside. I think, unfortunately for Keon, I think he's in the wrong position. I think on a different team, they'd have him as a big slot guy.
Yeah. I felt so frustrated after the game on Monday night because you're down Dalton Kincaid, Curtis Samuel not in the lineup. And it's like, that to me just felt like a perfect opportunity to show what we've heard about all offseason of like Keon's a different player. Like he's figured it out. Like you better watch out. I know he had some moments earlier on this season where he made some really nice plays, big catches. I mean, it felt like Monday night was that opportunity where you're like, hey, big Keon night. And he just didn't show up.
I'm not trying to make excuses for him. I guess my bar was just lower on Keon. I just didn't see him being that player in the NFL. Doesn't mean he can't get better. Also, the disappointment of him being benched.
Is so good.
I know. I knew you would like that one.
It's so good.
It's also the disappointment of him being benched to start the game and then walking out there and fumbling. But then he goes and makes a play, made a couple of plays. That's great. You're a pro, and I say it all the time. Josh doesn't care how old you are, where you were drafted. If he throws you the ball, you got to make the play. And when he needed him on Monday night, nothing. So, no, I wouldn't say bust. He can play in the league. I just don't know how high his ceiling is in this role.
It just makes me sad, though, because this team is dying for playmakers. He was drafted with the first pick in the second round. And it's like, hey, this is someone that can get the contested catches. And that's great. But he can't sometimes be the guy that can just make a catch in a moment. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be like this spectacular jump ball where it's like sometimes you just need a guy to get down the field and make a catch. It doesn't need to be spectacular. Some of the routine catches, it's frustrating to me.
No doubt. So if he stays at this pace as one of the first picks of the second round, then it would be that. I guess I have some hope that he can be better.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if he's ever going to be the guy they sold this on.
How long does it take to say like a draft pick is a bust?
I mean, it's a bust based on, there have been players that are pretty good players. They just didn't warrant where they were picked. It's funny.
That's the thing. It's where you're picked based. That's where you base expectations off of.
I think Ed Oliver is a really good player. I think he was drafted 9th overall is high.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean he's a bust. That doesn't mean he's not. But if Ed was drafted 21st.
Oh, yeah.
I think Greg Rousseau as a 30th pick in the draft, to me is basically a second rounder. I mean, the teams will always say we didn't have your top 10. I think the expectation is high. None of those guys are busts. I'm talking about bust. Kyer Elam. Sorry,
Kyer Elam is a bust.
He can't play.
Yeah.
And they can't put him on the field. Even Dallas isn't having him on the field.
They traded up for him.
He traded up for him. So there's where when the guy just can't play. There are players who underperform their draft spot, but it's hard to say bust. Bust to me means you can't play.
Yeah.
They can't put you on the field.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think he is. I would say for the early rounds, it's hard to find Bills players recently who have exceeded their draft status in the first 3 rounds. James Cook,
yes,
would be the one.
The first 3 rounds. What was Spencer Brown? Was he a 3rd round?
Maybe 4th round.
No, I think he was higher.
You know what I mean? We're like, I think James Cook could have been a 1st round pick the way he's playing.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I agree.
And so, when you look and you go, okay, like
3rd round, 93rd overall.
Yeah, he's pretty good player, starting right tackle for 93. That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Next sauce.
What do we got?
Hole mole, which is another medium sauce. Yep. So it's inspired by the traditional Mexican marinade. Hole mole. It takes 100% pure Mexican chocolate into it. Fuses it with fresh habanero and a variety of sweet dark fruits like blackberry, fig, mulberry, and plum. Yeah, this is right up my alley. Go for it, sir. Looking at you. All right, I'll read my first question as you get into it. All right, so this is from @NateSoul81.
Okay, that's got a little bite to it.
This is just the medium.
I know, but it's good.
This is not even the hot yet. Okay, I'm sorry.
You go ahead and taste
I know. That's so true. I haven't tasted it yet. I'm clowning you and I haven't.
It's showing up.
Okay. From Nate, do you think the Bills wide receiver issues are a scheme issue or are they just not executing? San Francisco is playing with wide receiver 4 and the practice squad and yet still gets guys open against good defenses in the last 2 games. Those guys are not that much more talented than the Bills. Are we capable of scheming guys open? It's a good question.
All right, you're talking about probably the best schemer. Can you be called a schemer? I mean, that's what Shanahan does. He's great at it, both in the run game and the pass game. That is his skill. Not a great game coach, but that is his skill. He gets guys open, quarterbacks.
Definitely has some zip.
Yeah, see?
I kind of roasted you, but
yeah, it's got it. Good, not like where you're going, I can't breathe, but it's got
like on the back end. I like the sweetness though.
Yeah, it's got a great taste. So can they scheme them up? Yeah. There are some physical limitations on these players. Also, Josh Allen could play for anybody in any scheme. I don't think he would be great in that timing scheme, West Coast type offense. I don't think that would go to his strengths.
He's more of like
the only reason I'm saying that is I think if Kyle Shanahan had him, he's smart enough to use him in the right way. But that system can be devastating to a defense because it's timing. Guys are in their spot. Ball comes out. All those things. I don't think that's Josh. So I don't put all of it on the receivers because, if Khalil Shakir was playing in San Francisco, he'd be getting the ball on time in certain places. That's not the way the Bills operate. So I guess my answer is, they do try to scheme them open, but they also scheme them for what works for Josh Allen. And it's worked pretty well through the last few years. I mean, they're scoring 30 points a game with guys that we think are good players, not great, and they've still made plays.
Do you think some of it, though, is like the skill set? Because like Khalil Shakir is more of a slot guy. Dalton Kincaid is like a big slot type of guy. Keon Coleman played college ball in the slot more so. Like, do you think it's that they kind of seemingly have a lot of guys that can play in that middle of the field, and therefore scheming guys open doesn't really bode well for their skill sets. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe crazy idea. Get a big fast guy who plays on the outside.
You mean a mismatch in this economy, Michael?
Yeah. Wide receivers is a stupid thing.
Why would you want a
about.
fast
Why would you want
wide
to talk about
receiver
wide receivers
when you could have had? Okay. All right, we'll go on.
I'm not going to mention Xavier Worthy.
I'm glad you didn't mention
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy.
I mean, he wouldn't help them at all.
No, I mean, why would you want that type of speed? That
Right.
couldn't do anything. Okay. Let's go. We're going liftoff next. So this is a medium/hot. We're breaking into the hot category. Liftoff. Feel the green tie vibes. Bright, herbaceous, and endlessly versatile. Featured on Hot Ones season 26. Celebs like Lady Gaga, Bill Murray, and Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Loved Liftoff. Wait, try it.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. I love Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
He was so good in Madison. What was it? Not Happy Madison. What is
Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore?
You
Wasn't
mixed
Happy
two.
Madison his
No.
like production company?
Oh, maybe it is.
Happy Gilmore 2, which actually Liftoff, or one of the Karma sauces is in that. So that's pretty cool. But okay,
Yeah.
let's get into it. It's winking at you.
Ooh, it's got a lot of sauce.
Yeah.
This is gonna.
These
hurt.
are sauced up.
Yeah.
We love it. Okay, next question is LJF Jr. Would it make sense to try and lure Amari Cooper out of retirement? After he arrived last year, our passing yards went up drastically, even though he wasn't getting a ton of touches. This is good. As just someone a defense has to pay attention to.
What hot level is this?
This is medium/hot.
Okay, they got a little bite. All right, so tell me again, is it worth?
Would it make sense to try and lure Amari Cooper out of retirement?
Well, he's on brand. He played here before.
What
and
do you
he's
mean,
cooked.
Michael?
How's that? Sorry, Amari. Like that.
Spicy, Mike.
That's what the Bills do. They bring everybody back. Hey, we still have a uniform for you. Come back. If your name's Jordan, we're coming back.
Jordan Phillips, Jordan Poyer. Ooh,
Jordan Phillips,
it's got a little spice on the back end.
Jordan Poyer,
Micah Hyde,
Micah
who
Hyde.
was almost retired when they brought him back.
Yeah.
Gabe Davis.
Yeah, Gabe's back. Everybody's back. They have like old timers day with the regular team. Hey, listen, I can say that.
I was gonna say, yeah. It's not a shot
I'm
coming from
invited
you.
to that. Yeah.
You're the founding member of Old Timers Club. I
no
believe.
kidding. I was there for the Super Bowls and I'm here for this. So
Oh my God.
the thing that wouldn't leave. No, it didn't work last year. Whatever the reason is, I don't think a year later is going to make that much difference. Now, you say Murray wants to play. It's hard to find players. Like, he is a skilled wide receiver and had a very good career.
Yeah.
I guess I just say if it didn't work last year, why is it going to work this year? I don't know.
It worked like initially.
Yeah, like the first game when he didn't know the offense. It's like Rasul Douglas. He was great when he didn't know the defense. He's like, I just asked Poe, and that's where I
I
went.
don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I know. Oh,
This would be
Sorry.
good in like some ramen.
This is good on
like
wings.
some
This is
pho.
yeah.
Very tasty. It definitely got that like Thai
Yeah.
curry vibe. It's tasty. Okay. All right.
Was that
Michael?
mean to say?
Old Timers Club?
No, cooked.
No.
Was that? Well, I said the guy was cooked.
That's okay.
Well, that's not a positive.
No, I mean, it's not a good. I mean, I'm not saying like, yeah, you complimented him, but I think you can make the case that they have brought back a lot of players who have seemingly felt like they were well out of their prime.
Amari, if he watches, he's probably going, that guy's cooked.
He's never
him
said,
out.
he's never spoken that much.
I know.
He's never before. Okay. We are entering into hot
Yeah. got the
territory.
milk ready.
This is, yeah, we do have milk, by the way. We're prepared. Bad karma. Okay. Bad karma is your Swiss Army knife in a bottle, crafted with fresh Finger Lakes ingredients like habanero peppers, butternut squash, apple cider vinegar, sweet potato, and honey. All of these ingredients are sourced in the Finger Lakes.
Bad karma is when you trade with the Chiefs.
That was pretty good. I liked that.
Spicy. All right.
That's this one.
All right.
I was just
so
moving
which
this
one?
over.
Which one am I? I'll take the.
What are you? Are you a drum guy or flat?
Oh, I'm a drum guy.
I'm a flat girl. blushing. Anyways, let's move on to the question.
No lies told.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Going off that, the question from @Kosti Karakuas. Hey guys,
Man, you butchered that
yeah,
name
I'm
so
sorry.
bad.
I was sorry. I tried, Kosti. Hey guys, any ideas as to why Josh has looked so frazzled the past 2 to 3 weeks after starting the season with so much poise? I remember thinking that Josh looked the most in control we've ever seen him after watching the first 3 games. It seemed like the game had really slowed down for him. Why is Josh so frazzled? And what are your thoughts on this?
Great taste on this. I'm trying to think what it is. I'm not that good at recognizing
I
the
was
small
gonna say, I
flavors.
feel like you are.
I just go, I like it.
It's
It's like when people drink some of these wines and go, it's a hint of rosemary. And I don't even know what rosemary is.
Okay, when people do it with wine, I genuinely think they're lying. But like this, like I get the honey. I get the sweet potato too.
I don't get any of it.
Also, last night, as like trying to prepare for
Oh, no.
this, I was like, all right, let me just try to eat something spicy.
prepped?
I prepped. It's like when you it's like before you go to the dentist when you floss the night before.
They never notice.
They never
either.
know. You
Yeah.
probably show up and your gums are bleeding. Look like a vampire. I tried. By the way, the jalapeno was hot.
Yeah.
But this I get like the potato, like the butternut squash. It's nice. I do
just-
taste it. How do you not taste it?
I taste wings and spicy. That's what I taste.
Oh my god. You're
Oh,
so
taste the
uncultured
butternut
sw-
scotch. There's some scotch.
uncultured swine.
That's me.
Okay. Why does Josh look frazzled?
I think because they've been lousy and they've been blitzing him, and he's had somebody chasing him down for 2 games. It's been 2 lousy
A lot
games.
of pressure.
Now, I'm going to take you guys way, way back. Way back. See if you can remember 1 year ago when Josh went 9 of 30 in a game against Houston, and then they kept calling those pass plays near the goal line. They ended up giving up the field goal, lost the game. Brutal. One of his worst games ever. And then the next week, he got the crap beat out of him in Baltimore, including when Curtis Samuel took that pitch, and then he was like, here, Josh. And then Josh got crushed. And he's down on the ground. You're like, a terrible call, and it nearly got him decapitated on the field. I've seen him down. I've seen him that way. He was really down at the game because I just think he didn't have any answers for it. And that's on him, and it's on Joe Brady, and it's on Sean McDermott.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have been nice if the defense didn't give up 335 yards in the first half.
I feel like that could have helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he was really frustrated because the defense did fight back.
They did.
I mean,
they
were
I said they bowed up.
Ungodly bad in the first half. But in the second half, they gave the
only
Bills
allowed
a chance.
a field goal.
And the offense couldn't get it done. And he didn't handle the blitz well.
No,
and
I think
he was disappointed in himself, but in the whole team.
Absolutely. And I feel like it's one of those things where it like compounds because the receivers struggle to get open. Josh is trying to look. There's nothing open. He's holding on to the ball. Yeah. And credit to the Falcons. They brought a ton of pressure. They blitzed like crazy. And they were able to be effective and get in Josh's face. He took a lot of sacks against the Falcons. And even more so than that, he just looked so off kilter. And it's puzzling, not puzzling, but when you see that from a guy that is so well established, that to me says, is this a blueprint game? Because of how off he looked and how poorly he has played the last 2 weeks.
Well, I think it is a blueprint great game, but they can change that. It's coming. Teams are going to blitz. Carolina's going to blitz.
Yeah.
I mean, he got blitzed 56% of his dropbacks in the game. Like they just came after him and they're saying, go ahead and beat me.
Yeah.
And they don't worry about a deep ball. Though he did hit one. Beautiful play to start the game. Then
Josh Palmer gets hurt. Yeah.
And he's week to week now, which isn't great. Yeah. But teams are going to do it and say, okay, Josh, see how you do against the blitz. And let's see if Brady and the offense can come up with blitz beaters for him, get the ball and not just dump off. Everybody says screen passes. The screens to Shakir are quick with 3 blockers in front of them. Less about timing, more about quick execution. Mm-hmm. Screens to backs.
Yeah.
This team just doesn't do it. Dan joked that Fred Jackson was the last guy to do a good.
They really have struggled though. going off this point,
Yeah.
Vince from Karma asking,
Thank you,
why
Vince.
have the Bills and most recently Joe Brady been so reluctant to roll Josh out by design against heavy pressure blitzing teams like Atlanta? Allen is so good out of the pocket. It would seem like an effective strategy when he is under so much duress. Plus, with the opposing defense blitzing, it opens up the back end a little for our receivers and backs.
All right.
Nose ball, first of all.
Yeah, he does. That
Great
is a good question because we have seen Josh on the move that way. I do think they like, with Josh surveying the field, they like him in that pocket. And the offensive line, for the most part in the last few years, has given him a great pocket. When he moves, he's been able to keep his eyes open. I think the problem we've seen is he's rolling to his right, maybe a little early.
Yeah.
I think he's felt the blitz.
Like a phantom. It's like a phantom.
It's not ghosts.
He's not seeing ghosts. I said phantom. That's not the same.
Yes, it is. What's the difference?
I don't know.
A little bit.
I wish Dan was here to try and spell that.
Where he would leave a pocket and go, and then he finds himself. Look, there's one thing. Here's the difference. Josh is on his back of his feet, going back, looking to get rid of the ball, or he's rolling right, looking downfield, ready to make a throw. You just know the body language when you see it. One, he's in total control, surveying the field. The other, he's like, oh shit,
he's
I got to
frazzled.
do something.
Honestly, I think frazzled is a really good way to put it. And he has looked frazzled the last couple.
And
there just hasn't been a lot of easy either.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like there's a lot of easy plays for Josh and this offense to get things rolling, to get into a momentum. You know, when they had like kind of a rhythm was coming out of the half, James Cook carry, Ray Davis that made an excellent play, gets the touchdown. Like that to me was like, okay, they had the break. They slapped themselves and said, who are we? We're a running team. We can pass it when we need to, but we're only down a couple touchdowns, lock in. And to me, it's like that made sense. I don't know why they got away from that.
No, they should have. And it sets up other things.
Yeah.
And even that with Josh, even when he was running, you know how good he is with the little pump fake when he's near the line of scrimmage. You know, sometimes they call it the white guy pump fake because he's past the line. And he does that. And the linebacker jumps, even though he's 3 yards past the line. They didn't fall for that in this game. And he got tackled. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, Jim Kelly used to do that and get away with it. So he's lost a little bit of that in these games. He's got to get that back.
He's also taken a beating.
He has.
He's taken a lot of hits.
So Vince, that's why he was a little, right? They got him rolling, but it's not by choice in those games.
Yeah, no. All right, let's go on to our next question. And we're also going to do our next sauce.
Yeah.
This is called Cherry Bomb, which I love cherry. So I'm very excited about this one. So Cherry Bomb, this is hot. We are now in the hot. Okay.
Do you think I'm actually going to taste cherry in this wing?
Yeah.
Okay.
This sauce combines rich heat, habanero chilies, and real sour cherries for a combination of fruity sweetness and unmistakable fire. Cherry Bomb has won over 20 awards since its debut in 2012.
Okay. We've got a little bite to it.
Yeah.
Now I'll pretend that I tasted cherry.
I love cherry. I bet you I will be able to taste this.
No, I'm going to.
You know what? I'm not a wine connoisseur, but you put hot sauce in front of me. I'm like, I taste the notes. Did I just drool? Did we get that on camera? Hate that for me. It's really,
yeah, it's got.
It kind
of hits you.
Yeah. It's good though.
Do you taste cherry?
I definitely do. I almost taste like some like cinnamon, cardamom, like the warming spices. I swear I do. It's really good. This would be excellent in like a chili.
Yeah.
Like to add. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just trying to come up with how I taste cherry. I'm just so bad at that. Oh, wait,
it's really good.
No, the taste is great.
If you try this, put it in the comments. If you taste like the cherry, like the notes of what we're talking about. Notes. I'm just saying it tastes, I get it. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
I feel like that like builds.
Do you do this with your wine?
No. My wine comes from a bag. Comes from a jug that comes from a bag. So there's that. Okay. You're going to love this. Spicy Mike. At Jessica Alba says, did Josh getting married take away from that all or nothing drive that the best of the best have? Did Haley inadvertently become, I'm sweating. become Josh's kryptonite. You laugh, but in 24 quarters this year, this man has only appeared to be Superman in 1 or 2. Jessica Alba with the mic drop. Do you think it's really Jessica Alba? I'm kidding.
I love Jessica Alba.
Shocking.
Yeah. No.
We're going to the milk, by the way.
Yeah.
We're in that territory.
It has nothing to do. Look, I think the man's happy. I think he's been happy. You know when he's not happy? When 300-pound linemen are chasing him down and hitting him in the head.
That's fair.
I don't think there's anything to do with his wife, his life, all those things. I think he's a happy man. But I think, like anybody else, he's frustrated. The man wants to be great. I know. He's doing a lot of commercials.
He's doing okay. We're in the trust tree.
It's good. We'll stop the recording right here.
It's tough. That is like slowly building the spice.
Yeah.
It's tough when you see the offense have a really terrible series and Josh not play well, throw a pick, whatever. And then you cut and he's in every commercial after. You're like, I get it. They record those commercials months in advance. I understand that. But optically, I could see a lot of people being like, okay. Pistachios. Yep.
Yeah. He's in bed falling asleep. He's in bed with a Snickers.
Yeah.
That's 2 of them.
I do love Snickers, but yeah.
Yeah.
Lay's, potato chips.
Yeah,
Pistachios I get with the family.
He went like.
Well, it's wild. I feel like he never used to do endorsements.
Yeah.
And then now, like this year in particular, which, I mean, you become NFL MVP. I'm sure there's a lot of doors that open. He's got to have 5 national.
He has a Pepsi one too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I don't know if they're also because they're a sponsor of the NFL. But you know what I'm saying though? Like optically.
Yeah. I guess if he threw a touchdown pass, you'd be like, oh, there's cool Josh Allen.
Yeah, 1,000%. It's the ultimate form of recency bias.
Irrational
fandom.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, I think Josh is fine. I think he was married when he had the incredible 4th quarter against Baltimore.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. 200.
And he was with Haley when he played really well last year.
When he won the MVP.
Yes, he did do that.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the ring.
It's the ring. It's holding them back.
Well, he had the other ring.
It's weighing him down.
They were engaged, right?
Yes, they were. That's usually what happens.
No, I'm saying is during the MVP season, he was already engaged.
Yes, but he didn't wear a ring until this season because that's what usually happens for men. They get married and they wear a ring.
It's the ring. It's the man's ring.
It's the man's ring.
Yeah.
Slowing him down.
That's slowing him down.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's Haley.
Okay.
I think that's what happens though.
It does.
Okay. This is hot. Ghost
7.
Island. Yep. So full disclosure, this is one of my favorite sauces.
Yeah.
So Ghost Island blends the heat of the West Indies legendary peppers with the tropical sweetness of mango and pineapple and the zesty tang of lime and the aromatic depth of curry spices. This is really good. I think you're really going to like this. I've gone through 2 bottles of this. The other sauces I don't know as much. This one, I know. But here's the thing. I use this like a little like dollop. Like these are loaded. These are loaded up with the sauce. You get into that before I ask you.
A hint of mango.
It's really good.
Oh my God, it's hot.
Oh. Shit, I'm scared now. Okay, this is like more sauce than I've ever put on the wings.
Okay. I'm gonna need that milk in a second.
All right, at Aaron Perkins, at like you can't really tell, but at Aaron Perkins 05. Hey, Mike and Jenna and Dan. I'm curious if you guys could take one player from any team around the league and add them to the Bills. Who would you add? P.S. Love the show. Thank you, Aaron. We love you.
Kyle Hamilton.
Oh, you would.
I love Kyle
you
Hamilton.
You would. Not Greg Rousseau?
Other teams would want Greg Rousseau.
How many other teams would take Greg Rousseau?
Okay. And you're mean. Kyle Hamilton solves a lot of issues on the defense. He's a leader, play multiple positions. Safety is a weak spot. This is hot.
But it's so good.
Kyle Hamilton is.
Yeah, Kyle Hamilton's
I'll
good.
take him right now.
You got to try this sauce.
In fact, when they played, this is really good, but this is hot.
I mean, I only usually use a little bit.
Yeah. Caribbean, right?
Ghost Island. If you see it, get it. I think you'll love this. This one's just
Yeah,
but it definitely got. You don't taste the mango?
I did. I said a hint of mango.
I think you're just.
Hint of mango. It was
All right,
mango.
go back to your Kyle Hamilton.
When they played in Buffalo, I was like, just grab him and don't let him leave and put him at safety.
Just hide him under
play
Highmark
one
Stadium.
safety. Just have Kyle Hamilton play both spots and then add a linebacker.
I might trust it more if we're being honest.
You could put Poyer out there with him.
My pick is Justin Jefferson. Could you imagine?
Really?
Could you imagine what that would be like? Josh Allen and Justin Jefferson
Would piss Cam Lewis off.
All right, if the Bills.
Wow, this is hot. I'm feeling the after effects of this.
Oh, really? Is your mouth getting tingly? That's how mine feels.
Yes.
Yeah, like it almost feels like radio static. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know you well enough to know when you say these things, like I get the way your mind works.
If you think, in terms of this trade deadline, if Brandon Beane were
you
to
think you can get Justin Jefferson?
If he were to add a player, would it be a wide receiver, a corner, or a safety?
I'm going to say safety, but he won't do it. He's not going to do it because
safety, not wide receiver.
Yeah, I think they need defense more than I think they'll figure out the offense. Safety is a weak spot on this team. I don't know where Bishop is.
I could also see Sean being like, you got to really know this defense to be on the field.
Okay, fine.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
So these are the guys who know the defense? It is a weak spot on the team. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. It's just these guys are judged on how they play. I think it's got to be tough. Sean has said the two safeties play together. It's more important than any pair of players on the roster, the two safeties.
Sweating.
And you have a guy with limited experience on the one side. And I think that makes it tough on Taylor Rapp. I do.
Yeah,
I think it's
do.
tough when you have a limited experience guy. And I don't know where Cole Bishop's going to be down the line, but we're talking about what he's doing for this team in 2025 as they try to make the playoffs. I would like to see higher level play there. And we don't know. Maybe if Max comes back, they don't need another corner. But I would still like a corner.
Sorry, my tongue is really struggling.
I would go. I can talk through anything. I would go.
Are you sweating? I'm starting to sweat.
A little bit. Yeah. I would go corner and safety, maybe in either order before I would go wide receiver.
You would really go corner?
Yeah.
But long term, you have
I'm
Max.
not worried about long term. I'm worried about Trey.
Okay. You're worried about Trey. Okay. That's fair. All right. I'm officially scared. We're getting into extra hot.
Okay.
So extra hot. This is Carnival. Carnival is a tropical hot sauce with hints of lime juice, herbs, and spices that keeps you swaying while our special homegrown peppers light you up. The light you up is scaring me right now.
Yeah.
Okay. At Sion Louvre. That was terrible.
This
12. One? Yep. Hey team, love the pod. Love you too. Mean it. In the unlikely event we move on from McD, who would be your ideal coach to replace him? How is it?
This is so freaking hot.
Okay, wait, I'm trying it.
No. This is really hot.
There's still two more.
All right. See? It's got a hint of. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I need the milk. Elizabeth, I'm coming to see it. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea what that means.
Sanford and Son, great show.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just getting hot. I'm not getting notes. It's just hot. I'm sweating.
Okay, who's going to replace McDermott?
Oh my God. It like gets right at you. This is real. This is hot.
I'll preface this by saying I can't talk.
I'm gonna get more milk. Do you need more milk?
Sean's not getting fired. But if they were to move on, it would be for somebody you think can take them past that spot. So it's somebody who's done it or you believe can do it. Andy Reid ain't coming here.
Nope.
Sean McVay is not leaving L.A. and his wife, and he's not coming to Buffalo. Telling you right now.
Can you imagine? I mean, I can't. It would never happen.
Who are the guys that have won Super Bowls?
John Harbaugh.
Yeah, John Harbaugh. He could be out of a job. Like John Harbaugh can't beat the Bills. Mike Tomlin. Love Mike Tomlin. Everybody loves Mike Tomlin. He's not the guy taking you over the top now. Bill Belichick, you won him. Doug Peterson's available. He won a Super Bowl.
Jordan coming to Buffalo.
You're going to hire Nick Sirianni away from the Eagles, come back to Western New York.
Gary Kubiak.
Yeah, Gary Kubiak won a Super Bowl. I'm just saying is these guys, and don't give me this, somebody's going to say John Gruden. John Gruden stunk for his last 7 years after he was done winning the Super Bowl. He won, and it's been years ago, and then he did terrible when he came back. Oh, my God, this is ridiculous.
I am struggling right now.
You're going to pick a guy that maybe...
This is the most milk I've had in 12 years.
I know. You're going to pick a guy that you think can do it. I don't think it's going to be a college guy. Maybe going to be like a Brian Kelly. Ugh. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I know.
No, you can't. You can't do that.
James Franklin's available if you want a guy that... Oh, no. I guess that's the opposite. No, I'm saying is you're going with an offensive mind. You're changing. You want Brian Daboll? He could be available.
Yeah.
I mean, his ties to Josh, and maybe it would be great with him. But, he hasn't won a lot with the Giants. That's the only part I'm saying is you need somebody who is good enough and can do enough things well to get you there. And that's no guarantee. You can say this, but it's no guarantee, and then take you over the top. So I still think Sean McDermott can do it with this group. He needs a little help, and he needs a little help from his partner.
I agree.
Bean.
And I do think, oh my God.
Yeah.
This is hot.
Yeah.
I do think, though, do you think the fact that the Sabres have struggled for so long, another Pegula-owned team, they have struggled so long to get it right, that McDermott is safe with the Bills because he's proven to be a very quality choice? Do you know what I'm saying?
Doesn't hurt.
My brain. I feel like it's like buffering right now. Like I'm like drooling.
All right. Make your pick. Pick the guy. I don't know who it is because it's been so truncated of Belichick, McVay, the two Eagles coaches. Like these are the guys who've won the Super Bowl in recent years. Hey, Zach Taylor made it. You want Zach Taylor?
No.
He's going to get fired. So
yeah, that's fair. Okay. All right.
Move on. This is going to be ugly.
Yeah. So this is, I'm sorry. I can't read. This is Cosmic Disco. This is Funkin' Hot. We're now in the Funkin' Hot territory. And just so you're wondering, there's an extra Funkin' Hot next. But Cosmic Disco,
oh my God,
as seen on Hot Ones Season 19, Cosmic Disco combines the best of two fan favorites, the savory soy chili brilliance of Cosmic Dumpling and the searing funked up Scorpion Disco. I'm going to read this question next. At Tia Golem, question all the way from Brazil. How you doing?
Oh my God. This is
It's funny because I haven't tried it yet.
It's so hot.
Question all the way from Brazil. What goes into stopping the run game? Is it the line of scrimmage or the LBs or all around team effort? What is lacking?
All of it is lacking. It's the simplistic things that are fundamentals.
These are sauced, baby.
It is being in the right spot, knowing your gaps, and then the fits behind them to know when to be in the right place. Guys not trying to do too much. And then as Sean McDermott said after the game, some guys tackle, he didn't say this, but some guys tackle like this, where they're waiting on the guy or you're getting pushed down.
I'm sorry.
Sean said, you need guys that are going to run through the running back. That's hard to do.
Are you in pain?
Yes.
You're handling this so well.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm sweating.
Stopping my talking. It's a lot for me to not talk.
It's just like fire.
There's
I'm
one
so
than
sweaty.
This.
Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. Oh, we also have a bonus question too. Okay, you're saying it's gap, it's scheme,
it's all those
players.
things, and then it's just the 1-2 and the will to and run through the guy. So it's a combination of things. I'll put it to you this way: Shaq does it.
He does.
He's got.
He's a thumper for sure.
All
okay,
right.
Number 10, the last sauce.
Oh my God,
Funkin' Hot, yellow. Featured on the current season of Hot Ones, season 28. This is a reboot fan fave that blends fiery yellow scorpion peppers and fatale peppers with citrusy lime, bright spices, and an unforgettable funky.
This is the one that made Jason Bateman cry.
Yeah, he was like, wait, cheers. I'm so scared, Michael.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God, it's so hot.
It's not bad at first.
Oh, it's so hot.
And then just
Oh my God.
It's so hot. I'm a mess. Oh, I got it in my nose.
I'm drinking milk like a 3-year-old.
Oh my God. I have a cramp.
I can't finish this wing. I ate it. I ate a bit good butter of the wing. I can't finish it.
I am down bad. Okay. Original purple diva. Original purple diva. Should the Bills move away from McDermott's style of defense and have?
Okay, I think I know where you're going. Change their style of defense. It's a little dated. I actually think that might be the case. I think they're a little behind the count. I think this defense is too difficult to learn. It worked for years, especially when you have consistent guys. It was great to have Poyer and Hyde. I'm going to pour this on my head. No, I just need I need the straight shot.
I'm literally crying. I don't know if you can see the tears.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, I think it's tougher for other guys to learn. And then when they've had this year, they've had a lot of injuries too. Not making excuses. They've had a lot of injuries. Guys are coming in, like it's tough. It's tough to learn. And my point is I've seen Cole Bishop make one great play, and that was when he just read and reacted and athletically made a play. I think they need more of that in the defense. I think there's a lot of rules of this defense, and when it's working, it's great.
I'm down bad.
These are absurd.
I am a mess.
Dan, you are a lucky man.
I am a mess. All right, last question. Bonus question. EBC asking, question for a Hot Wings pod. Look at me. Oh my God. What is your most controversial hot take about the current roster that you're embarrassed to admit? I'll start because I know mine.
Yeah.
I thought Landon Jackson was going to be an immediate playmaker.
Is that why you're crying?
I'm devastated. I can't feel my tongue, but yet it's on fire.
Yeah.
I thought Landon Jackson was going to be a playmaker, disruptor, physical, bring all those things. He's barely getting a roster on game day. So that sucks. I thought he was going to be good.
Okay. All right. I'm embarrassed to say I thought MVS was going to be the leading receiver. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That was Dan.
Do you want more?
Okay. I'm embarrassed by a couple of things. Embarrassed to say last year that I thought I could do a Pilates class, and I got roasted doing that. So that was bad. Said Greg Rousseau is going to have double-digit sacks this year. It is nice. The league said for his block of a field goal, it counts as 5 sacks. So he's up to 6.5.
No, he's not.
Come on, Greg. I need you,
It was nice of him to show up on your birthday, though.
He did.
It was
he
nice.
showed up.
Sweet. That was his present. That's the last present you're going to get. Hope you're hungry for nothing. You also thought the Jets were going to be good.
Yeah, I thought not good, but I thought they're all going to be lousy, and they're going to be in second place. I thought the Dolphins in last.
We run out of napkins?
I think we ran out of napkins.
Oh, my God.
I think the Dolphins, I said last. Oh, yeah. Go on.
No, be careful. It was going to have more sauce.
I did the inside out. Oh, my God. All right.
Okay.
Hey, before we wrap up, or you want to say thank you?
Well.
Okay, let's. Okay. While we're getting ourselves together, Ernie Clement, the reason we talked to him, he could probably handle these wings. He handles everything. The reason we talked to Ernie is because he's a Western New Yorker. He's playing in the playoffs for the Blue Jays. Awesome guy and a huge member of Bills Mafia. Take a listen. All right, Ernie, welcome to Buffalo Plus. How about that? Because we're going to talk Bills, but we got to talk baseball because you've been kind of busy. Right now, What has this experience in total been for you and really your family and everybody around you?
Yeah, it's been so special. Yeah, I keep using that word because to me, I don't even know how else to describe it. It's what I've worked so hard for. And, you know, I play this game because love my teammates and I just want to win. So, it's been, extremely fulfilling for, all the hard work that I've put in over the course of my career. So it's been really, really fun.
I know you don't focus in the past, right? You can't in baseball. And I'm sure if it did not go well, you would be trying to forget about what didn't go well and just focus on the next thing. Is it difficult to forget about what did go well so you can focus on the next thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to reflect at times. All the failures are so important to learn from. I think that's something that I've definitely learned. I failed more than anybody in this game, and I've been DFA'd twice. I've been released. It took a long time to finally find a home in Toronto. So I've learned from all those failures, and I've really grown, I think, as a human being, and not just a baseball player. So I've taken all those failures and learned from them, and no matter how this whole thing ends up, it's a great learning experience. It's valuable. Playoff baseball is the highest level of baseball you're going to find. So it's something that I'm definitely going to cherish and learn from it no matter how it goes.
You played a lot of baseball. You've been in a lot of games. You've played everywhere. Was playoff baseball nerve-wracking? I mean, like, how did you feel stepping on the field? Did it feel different?
Honestly, it's when you look around and you see the crowds, and there's 45,000 people yelling at you. It is different, but once the game starts, it's been kind of the same. I feel a lot of similarities to how I felt when we were playing in the College World Series in Omaha during my time at Virginia, where once you get out there, the game is the same, and you're prepared, you're equipped to handle all the pressures of it, and I've just enjoyed it. I haven't really felt a whole lot of nerves. Yeah, it's just been fun. I've just really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we're into the series now. It'll be Seattle. It's that you're playing now in the ALCS. But back to the Yankees. I know you grew up a Yankees fan, and to feel that for certainly in Toronto, you hit the 2-run homer. You have the great series, and to win it in Yankee Stadium. Did you just look around and go, "This is a little surreal"?
Yeah, there was a few times where I caught myself kind of looking out and just looking around and just kind of being in awe, and then having to kind of reel it in and lock back in. But yeah, I was a huge Yankees fan, and we've had some really cool games against them all year. So just to do it against a division rival and a really really good team it was so cool. And yeah, Yankee Stadium's is a special place. I think it's not easy to get it done there.
Okay, so I have to bring in Buffalo Plus's own Dan Fates. Dan. Here's his question.
Hey, Ernie, Dan Fates here from Buffalo Plus. Big fan. I don't know if you remember, we went golfing that one time. That was sweet. Thanks again for always texting me back after your big games. Sorry I couldn't be there for the interview today. I'm actually at Powers Farm Market with the family doing some fall activities. My question for you is, obviously everything that happened the last few weeks has been awesome. Between SVP, John Schmaltz, and Fox, all of that stuff, maybe what was the most surreal moment in understanding the concept that, the job's not finished yet? Thanks, Ernie.
Wow, yeah, I'd recognize that those corn stalks anywhere, man. The maize over there or whatever they got. I haven't been there since I was a kid, but I think I got to get back there at some point this fall. Powers Farm Market, that's awesome. I don't know. I think honestly, it's getting to do all this with my teammates, and we've been through so many ups and downs all season, and I've gotten so close with everybody. I mean, we spend every day together. We spend 10 hours a day together. And the failures, the losses, the trying to just figure out what the best way to go about it as a team. We finally figured out, a good formula for us as a group. And it's just been so fun going to war with these guys. And then, jumping around on the pitcher's mound at Yankee Stadium after we won the series, and getting back into the clubhouse and, popping champagne, and just, every step of the way, it's been so cool to celebrate our successes. Cause, a lot of people are like, why are you, popping bottles of champagne and celebrating, and you haven't won anything yet? And it's like, I just think it's so important to celebrate those small victories. That's part of baseball, and how special it is great to share with those guys. I love this team so much.
You said your failures, which, you're a major leaguer. So failures are at a high level, but you started in Cleveland, and you mentioned that, and then you end up short time with the A's, and you come back to Western New York. And then I know it's hard work, and I know you did a lot. You played with the Bisons. You end up with Toronto. Isn't it fitting for you that it clicked when you came back to Western New York?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That was one of the best seasons I've ever had, just in terms of, I got to play for the first time in a few years. I got to play every single day in Buffalo. And when I signed with Toronto, one of the main reasons I did is because they told me I was going to be able to play, 4 or 5 times a week, where I wasn't really promised any playing time anywhere else, even though it was just in AAA. It was kind of I had a lot of confidence in myself, but I wasn't really getting a lot of opportunity to play every day, obviously, in the big leagues in Cleveland or Oakland. So, I just wanted to take advantage of, getting to play and getting to back on the field and playing the game I love, which I hadn't really gotten to do a whole lot. So it started in Buffalo, and, I got a lot of confidence that season, and, I got to help those guys in 2023 get to the playoffs a little bit. But it was the beginning of me just gaining a ton of confidence.
All right, so now we'll continue with the Buffalo Plus team. It's Jenna's turn. Here we go.
Hey, Ernie, thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you also for golfing with Dan. He's mentioned that a couple times. And also thank you for texting back, Dan, because I think that means more than you know. It's been really cool to watch all this success. I know the job is not done, but for me, my question is, I know you're a huge Bills fan. Just what has the response been from Bills Mafia, and also just here in Rochester, the Brighton community, the Rochester community? What's it been like to have all their support? All right, we'll keep cheering you on. Good luck.
Yeah, we got to get Dan back on the golf course as soon as possible. But we got a couple more weeks before we can do that. He's the best. The support is amazing. But the Bills Mafia it runs deep in Toronto. I've actually, at a couple games last winter, I saw some Blue Jays fans, and believe it or not, they recognized me, and we were just chopping it up, talking Bills, and it's so cool. I've loved the Bills for a long time, and I got to go on the field last year and kind of just watch them warm up, and it's created some cool opportunities. But I think I'll always be just a grinder, sitting in the 300 level, and kind of grinding out that tough weather. That's in the blood.
What's your best memory? I mean, that had to be cool. I think it was the Denver game, right? The playoff game when you were down on the field. That had to be great for you. But, there was a lot of lean years. Even though you're young, there's still, the lean years, and then it's gotten better. What's it been like to be a Bills fan now? And what do you think back? Like, what was that moment that you remember the most leading up to this success?
Yeah, you gotta grind through the tough times. It makes the good ones that much sweeter. I actually remember Josh Allen's rookie year, and I watched him play. He only started a few games, but I was just watching him play, and I'm like, this guy is just a playmaker, and he's a grinder. Like, obviously the arm talent was there, but you just watched him make plays, and they they won a couple games while he started. And I'm like, I really like this guy. This guy's gonna be a good player. I did not know he was going to turn into like, a future MVP. And but you could tell that the will was there and that he just wanted to win. And he loved putting the body on the line, which I can relate to a little bit. But yeah, I just remember thinking, all right, we finally hit on one of these draft picks. Let's get it rolling.
When you're playing, and now, you're deep into October here, and the Bills are playing like a September game, and it's going on. I'm always wondering this, like, are you aware of what's going on? Do you block it out? Do people yell to you, Ernie, their Bills are up 20? Like, what goes on if it was a regular Sunday and you're in Toronto playing? How do you deal with that?
Yeah, well, a lot of times our games on Sundays were 1:30. So, I wouldn't really get to watch the beginning of the game, but I'd always run back in and have, one of the security guys or there's a couple Bills guys who work for MLB that kind of monitor the clubhouse for us, and they're giving me updates throughout the game. So I'm keeping up. I haven't really gotten to watch a whole lot of games though. Like I'm dying to actually watch what we're doing because all I get to do is see the scores while we're playing. But and I think even the Monday night game that's coming up, I think we're playing it right around the same time. But we might have an earlier game, so hopefully I'll get to watch that. But yeah, I have people constantly filling me in on how the boys are doing.
The shout song, when did that start for you? And what's that been like?
2023, and while I was playing in Buffalo, I made that my walkout. And that caught on pretty quickly, and I started getting a bunch of hits while I had it. So I'm like, all right, I kind of have to keep this going. But I think everybody in Toronto likes it, and they don't want me to change it. So I've had I've had some success with it. So I'm gonna keep the shout song going.
Yeah, I would think sometimes, a guy comes to a city or an area, like even in Buffalo, and like, I'm gonna support the Bills and all, but your Mafia runs deep with you, right? So tailgating, all that stuff, was that part of Ernie's growing up in Western New York?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go to a ton of games until probably the last couple of years, since I've had falls and winters pretty much free, and I've lived in Rochester in the off season, so I've been going to more and more games, which is great. But back in the day, I used to I'd roll out of bed, watch the 1:00 game on CBS against the Jets or whatever, and I just remember watching every game. So I've been a fan for a long time.
Do you know Josh at all? Have you gotten to talk to him?
No, never met him.
What do you think when you mentioned him, what he is then? And here's what I wanted to ask you. You are very deferential to your teammates. I understand all that. But you watch Josh as a fan, and you're like, this makes me thrilled when I watch it. I'm assuming, right? When you see him make a play, Kansas City runs it in the end zone, right? You are watching fully as a fan. Can you give us one moment here that people were looking at you that way in the playoffs? Like, you make a play, you're a Blue Jays fan. It's like Ernie did that and people react. I'm not telling you to call yourself Josh Allen. I'm just saying is the way you feel as a fan is the way other people feel watching you and your teammates.
Yeah, I'm no Josh Allen, that's for sure.
How about on the golf course though?
No, it's wild. It's wild. Once in a while I take a step back and just realize that, I'm I'm playing on TV. I don't even obviously you don't realize it in the moment. I'm literally in my own world out there. And then, I get all these texts after the game and I'm like, wow, people are watching the game. And the other night after the Yankees series was just wild. So the support was crazy. I got a million texts and people were just so nice. And it means a lot. It really does. But it's been super cool.
I was looking at social media after the series, and random Yankee fans are going, who the F is this Ernie Clement guy? That has to make you feel awesome when that's the case, right?
I love it. It's so cool. Seeing they have their podcasts and stuff, and they're whatever. They're people who watch the games live, and they're like, "Who is this guy? Like, why is he just killing us?" And I just chuckle. It's so funny.
You played hockey. I know you're outstanding golfer. You know, you played everything. Football for you ever?
Yeah, I played my freshman year.
What position?
Freshman year of high school. I was running back and wide receiver. They kind of just threw me wherever. It's pretty fitting considering what I do on the baseball field is kind of just play wherever they need me.
All right. So after the trade dedeadline and they were looking, they could use a little help at corner. Ernie, give them some snaps.
Whatever. Yeah. I could lock somebody down if they needed me to.
All right. I'll give you a chance to say it. I know you've said it other times. You've said it in interviews. First of all, what do you think of this team, the Bills team currently, and where do you think it's going this year? And obviously, what do you want to see happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think we keep saying it every year. We need a Super Bowl, or we need to at least get there. It's so tough to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. Obviously, they're amazing, and the Ravens are floundering a little bit. They got some injuries, but honestly, I think it's going to happen. I think they're going to break through. I just have so much fun watching their team. Like, the Bills are so fun to watch to me. Like, they're such a team. It's such a team-oriented culture there, and you can just tell by the way they play. So even if I wasn't from Buffalo or from Rochester and cheered for the Bills, I would enjoy watching them. So, yeah, we'll be following closely. I think they break through. I think it's finally our year.
So wouldn't that be something? Blue Jays World Championship, followed by a Bills Super Bowl. That'd be a pretty good Ernie Clement year, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up.
Awesome. Ernie, thanks very much. I know you're busy. You got everything going on. We appreciate you stopping by, talking baseball, obviously, and talking a little Bills football.
Go Bills, baby. Thanks for having me.
Love Ernie.
Yeah.
Easy guy to root for.
He is. And that part about trying to find out what the Bills are doing while he's playing
touch my eyes.
a major league game. And he's like, what's going on? He's
I know,
got people telling him.
That's cool.
He is true blue. He was on the field for the playoffs last year. Doesn't know Josh. They got to play golf together.
Yeah, I could definitely add Oak Hill. That'd be pretty cool.
They're both members.
You know what I was thinking of, Michael? This could be some foreshadowing for you if I win the punishment challenge.
Oh, that's right. Dan and I have to do this.
Yeah, if I win.
By the way, we're all doing lousy. You're 4-2 and we're 3-3.
Yeah, you're worse than me.
I know. You worse than me.
I think I'm worse than you right now.
You and Jason Bateman cried.
Yeah, Jason Bateman. Things we have in common. All right. We want to thank you once again to Karma Sauce.
Awesome.
Amazing partnering with you. Please go check out the sauces. Let us know which ones you pick up. What's your favorite? If you taste the notes as well. For Mike,
it's an emotional
episode. Spicy takes, spicy sauce. All right. For Mike Catalana and Jenna Cottrell.
A hint of milk.
Please be sure to like, comment, and
subscribe to the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Cheers.
Milk.
Now, from the Connors and Ferris podcast studio, this is Buffalo Plus, your interactive look at the week in football.